How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Finding Charizard. And yes guys, it's time for another video, and a video catered around Charizard cards. I thought I'd bring some more Charizard cards to the channel, but these cards are all going to be under £10. So all the cards that I'm going to be talking about and talking about like the potential investment within these cards, do bear in mind that these cards cost under £10, which is pretty nuts for some of these cards. It could be something that you might need to start thinking about, or if you haven't got any of these cards, it could be worth getting a couple in your collection just so you don't miss out in the future while these cards are so cheap. With that being said, guys, do me a massive favor as always, if you can subscribe to the channel, like today's video if you're enjoying today's content, and make sure you turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. That would be absolutely amazing, and thank you all for your support as well. And please leave a comment down below, tell me what your opinions are with some of the cards that I've selected, and if there's any that you think I should have included, do let me know as well. Right, sitting in front of me, guys, we have the Charizard GX. We probably all know where this card has come from, and we've probably all got quite a few of these in our collection if you were around collecting Pokemon cards when Hidden Fates was released and when they had the big reprint of the Hidden Fates tins and stuff. So this is the Charizard GX card, Black Star promo, that came from the Hidden Fates tins, and there was 3 tins. There was a Raichu tin, a Gyarados tin, and there was a Charizard tin. Charizard tin being most like valuable, obviously because it's Charizard as well, and it came with this promo card. Now this one in here I think is pretty mint condition. I do think it has a chance to get a good 10, to be honest. I know the back is looking pretty perfect. I had to look earlier, but I don't want to get out the sleeve. I've got my Alakazam sleeves there, but yes, I want to keep this in the sleeve. So about this card, right, Hidden Fates, we all remember Hidden Fates. What a set, one of my favorite sets for a good long time. So much collectability value in this set, and I think it's Hidden Fates for me is such a going to be a set to remember in the future. There's such a hype around it, people wanting that Charizard GX card. There's a lot of amazing shining Pokemon from that set as well. But regards to this promo card here, this sells for £6 on eBay. So I've got all my facts and figures from eBay and what they're kind of going for at the minute, so bear that in mind throughout the video. So £6, you can pick that up. Now if you were to get that card graded in a PSA 10, you'd have to pay £53 for a PSA grade. So for me, it would cost me 50 quid to get the card graded in the first place. So at the minute, it's not worth it for me to get this card graded by PSA. However, if you were using like a different grading service, for me, other ones in the UK like Pocket Card Grading, Ace Grading, and so on. For you guys in America, might be CGC, Beckett, or whatever. I don't know what those kind of figures are for you guys, but if I was to try, to buy it and sell it and look to make a bit of money, I'd use a service that is a lot cheaper than £50. Depending on how much it's going to cost you to get the card graded, it might not be worth it. But having said that, if you were getting a PSA 10 and you were willing to hold on to the card for, let's say hypothetically, 10 years, Hidden Fates gets older, new people come into Pokemon, hear about Hidden Fates, they'll want these cards. They will, like, there are promo card collectors out there as well, and it being Charizard as well, there's that hype around Charizard anyway, as we all know about. But yes, a good card that I think in the future, like the actual sealed product of the Charizard tin, will be a nice little pickup. It could be a good little pickup one day, and definitely worth having a few of these in your collection. And if you can get the high grades, then go for it. I mean, if you've got this card and you just want to have it in your collection, have it graded in a PSA 10, and you're happy to sit on it, by all means, I think it's a pretty safe bet to go down. And like I touched on earlier, I know Hidden Fate had a big reprint of the tins and some of the products and stuff. As I always say in my videos, I'm an investor who believes that there's a longevity in a product or a card if you're willing to hold on to that card, basically. So yeah, with that being said, guys, tell me what you think about the Hidden Fates Charizard from the tin there. £6. It's only £6 at the minute. Just bear that in mind. So let's move on to our next card, which is Charizard V from Champions Path Elite Trainer Box. I actually love this card. I love the purple and the orange. I think it looks really nice. So yes, like I just said, from Champions Path, this card is exclusive to the Elite Trainer box, the black and gold Charizard Elite Trainer box. That to me is such an epic looking box itself, and really nice promo full art card with texture, and it's a Black Star promo. Very nice card indeed. And you can pick this up on the secondary market on eBay for £5.95, which is not a lot of money at all. You know, you're under £6. You're nearly £6. That's like a no-brainer. As you think Champions Path going up in the future, which I definitely think it will do. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't like the most popular actual set. I don't think the set was great itself, apart from the two Charizard cards. You had the Charizard V Max and the Charizard V. They were the chase cards. They were the things that kind of made people more excited about Champions Path, was trying to pull those Charizard cards. A lot of people doing a Charizard hunt at the time, but I feel that the Elite Trainer box is definitely going to be a great product to have. And obviously if this Charizard V comes inside it as well, as the Elite Trainer box goes up in value, I think we'll see this Charizard V over a long period of time go up in value as well. And bearing in mind, it's only like under $5.95. It's peanuts really, and it's not a lot of money to pay for a full art Charizard V Black Star promo that has, for me, a lot of potential. So this card in the PSA 10, if you were buying it now, you would only have to pay £45. So it's not a lot of money. I was about to say it's a lot of money. It's not a lot of money considering it's a Charizard card and it's the highest grade from PSA. Again, if you're having this card for a long period of time and you're willing to do that and have it sitting in your collection, then I definitely think there's going to be growth in that as well, for sure. So let's move on to our Charizard from Celebrations, which came from the tin and also came from a box as well. I think I could be wrong there, but it definitely came from a tin. That's why I got this one from. I actually opened it up on the channel. This one isn't perfect, I don't think, but it's one that I do have. There's a slight nick up here, but I think it would get a 9, to be honest, which still a 9's a 9. However, this card is £7.95. It costs to buy that bad boy on eBay at the minute. Lance's Charizard V, really nice card. Got the 25th anniversary symbol and the Black Star promo symbol just at the bottom here as well. And in the PSA 10, you can pick this card up for £50. Again, bearing in mind, like I said earlier, if you're going to use different grading services that, you know, provide a cheaper rate, then you could potentially still make money on most of these cards as well. For me, I could get a card done by Ace Grading and could probably churn out another £25 profit on the card after the grading, after service and stuff, like the fees and stuff as well. You know, there's potential to flip some of these cards as well, because people always want Charizard. People always want Charizard cards in high grades, bearing in mind. So yeah, really nice Charizard V card. I think that's, you know, it's exclusive to the tin, and I think there's a Dark Sylveon and the Charizard V box, which was a kind of like a combined box, and it was in as well. I really like the Lance's Charizard V. They're a really nice card, and one I'll get graded, and I'm gonna probably get a few of, as well as the Charizard V from the Champions Path as well. So yeah, not a lot of money, £7.95 at the minute. Let me know what you think about that. It's not the one that, you know, I would go more heavy on. I'd probably go more heavy with the Charizard V and the Hidden Fates Charizard GX before I start trying to collect more of these, because there's a lot of these on the market for sure. So that's going to be a long game, this card here, for me, for definite. I think you get quicker turnarounds on the Charizard V, to be honest, in terms of like, because it's exclusive to Elite Trainer box, it's exclusive to a product. And now, as I've just given away another card that I'm going to be talking about, is the Charizard Illustrator card. I absolutely love this card. I think the artwork on this card is really nice. This is £7.95. You can buy this card cheapest on eBay, and PSA 10 is £50 again, is how much you could buy that bad boy for in a PSA 10. So this actual card, about this card, artwork came from Jiro Sasumo. I don't want to pronounce that too wrong, so hopefully I haven't botched that up too much. And this card was like a winner of the second Pokemon Card Illustration Grand Prix. So there's a uniqueness to this card. There is a lot of this card about, hence why, you know, when it first came out it was around like £25. Now it's already down to like £8, call it £7.95 to be exact. If you remember the Red's Pikachu card, that was a very popular card at the time, and you could pick it up for very cheap. But now, with it being a few years on from that card now, it's actually more valuable. So I'm kind of guessing this could happen with this card in the future as well. You know, amazing looking art Charizard card, for me, I actually really like it. I know a lot of people weren't so keen on it because Charizard wasn't facing you. Obviously we've got the back to Charizard there, but I really like the concept that he's in the stadium preparing for battle. I just think it looks really cool, and I really get around that. And I do think that in the next few years or so, I think that as a standard card will creep up in value once again as well. And I think definitely with the Charizard V Champions Path card, I think in a few years time that as a single card will start to go up in value. I don't think there's going to be so many Champions Path Elite Trainer boxes on the market in say like 5 years time or whatever. The last card is a card that I don't actually have in my collection, or I do and I actually can't find it. Let's just put it like that. And that is the Charizard EX from the X and Y 29 Black Star promo card. I'll put a picture on the screen so you know the card I'm on about. So this is quite an interesting card. I find this really interesting talking about this one, because so basically you can pick this card up from mint condition for £9. So this is our most expensive card I'm going to be talking about. So £9. So in the PSA 9, the cheapest listing is for £140. So it's our most expensive card we're going to be talking about. However, there is one listing on eBay, which I think the person's in Australia, and the PSA 10 is £566, which is absolute bonkers. I mean, it seems bonkers. I don't think I would pay £566 for that promo card from the Charizard GX EX box. This is where this card originates from, the Charizard EX box. Again, picture on screen, you know the box I'm on about. The reason why for this card I think is so kind of valuable in some senses is that although it's only £9 to pick up, but if you are able to get high grades in 9s or 10s, the reason why I think this is because at the time that card didn't have a good quality print run at all, and it also came from the Charizard GX box, but these boxes, they had 2 bits of plastic like sheet in it that were kind of attached together like that. So when you got these promo cards out of these boxes, it was very touch and go whether you're going to get a minty one or not. But 8 out of 10, there was imperfections with the promo cards. So not only was the print one not brilliant, because a lot of these cards were off-centered, but you also had the packaging issue with the plastic being kind of rubbing against it with no protection on this, like with a sleeve or anything like that. So these Charizard EX cards were very hard to grade, and that's why you don't see too many, even in a 9. But like I said, there's only that one in a PSA 10, which is for £566. So maybe have a look back in your collection if you've got any, and see if you've got one of these cards in it. Me, I can get 50 quid for PSA service. That's how much it would cost me. I could still potentially make a bit of money on that. However, if I'm keeping hold of it, I'll be having it for a long time, and I think that card would obviously go up in value naturally. I really like that Charizard card. Let me know what you think about that card, if you agree with me. But again, bearing in mind, you could potentially make so much money if you did have a minty PSA 10, and if that person is going to get £566, I'll be surprised if he gets quite that much. But even so, if you're in the realms of over 300 quid even, happy days. That's pretty nice going on a card that you could potentially pick up for £9. So a card to look out for. Guys, let me know what you think to the cards that I've listed in this video. There's them all there. That's the ones I've got in my collection. I've got a few more kicking about upstairs in each of these as well, waiting to get sent off for grading. But yeah, leave a comment down below, guys. Tell me what you think about this video, and hopefully it's helped you guys to pick up some of these cards while they're cheap, and hold them for a while and see what they do, because bearing in mind they're under £10, all of these cards. So we're not talking about your Charizard V Star you've got to pay 120 quid for, hypothetically. You know, these are all achievable cards that anyone can pick up. And if you're new to Pokemon, hopefully this is a good video to point you in the right direction. If you're not willing to spend a lot of money into Pokemon, these aren't bad pickups if you wanting to feel for it and to see what your money could potentially do. I think these are some good cards to look at. But yeah, like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think, and subscribe for more videos, guys. And I will see you guys again soon.